I never thought I would make this video. I don't know how to start this video. I truly never thought, I'm literally shaking. I truly never thought I would make this video. Okay, I'm playing too much. I bought a Tom Ford perfume. So let's talk about it. Okay, if you've been following me for a while, you know this is crazy for me because I have always kind of steered clear of Tom Ford fragrances. They've always been a little too much, a little too unique, maybe perhaps. Some of them just straight up I don't like and I think are overpriced. Some may call them masterpieces. We can agree to disagree, but I never thought I would come to a point where I would actually buy a Tom Ford perfume until today. Not only have I bought a Tom Ford perfume, but I'm obsessed with it, and it's a perfume that I never ever in a million years thought I would like, but here we are. This just goes to show how much our scent taste can evolve and change through time. Me 5 years ago when I started this channel would never, you could gift it to me, you could give it to me for free and I would give it right back to you because I would not go anywhere near something like this, but I am obsessed with it. It has been a signature scent recently, which is again crazy for me to say. I've loved layering it, and this is by no means a new Tom Ford scent. It's actually one of the most iconic, if not I think the most iconic Tom Ford scent there is, and that is Black Orchid. I am now the owner of Black Orchid. I never thought I would have Black Orchid. I only got a 1 fluid ounce because this scent is so strong and so powerful that when I say not even 1 full spray, but a quarter of a spray will coat your entire body and last for days. That is how strong the scent is. So I did not need the big bottle. And so I got the 1 fluid ounce to start out. I also was so surprised for the price of this perfume. I'm not saying that it's affordable, it's not an affordable scent, but for Tom Ford, which if you know, their scents go for like 400, 500 and on. This was actually so affordable in Tom Ford vocabulary. The 1 fluid ounce cost about $135. Then the 1.7 was $165. Again, not affordable, but for Tom Ford, I was like, okay, I was expecting this to be like $400. Maybe because it's an older scent of theirs. It's not the Tom Ford bottles that are in the more squarish bottle. Those are the ones that are $400, which is a good thing because I don't like any one of those. I'm not gonna lie. A big reason why I got this scent is because I recently was scrolling through TikTok, and I know everybody's obsessed with Michael Jackson right now and everyone is like rediscovering him. I always have loved Michael Jackson. I'm not rediscovering him. I've always been in love. Such an iconic figure, such a true artist, so incredibly talented. I never once believed any of the stupid that the media would say about him, not once, and now people are coming to find out, oh yeah, all of it was bull. But no, honey, I've always known it was bull. I've always been a true fan, and I recently found out that this, amongst a few, was one of the perfumes that he wore, and so I was like, I am going to go buy that perfume. And not only that, obviously if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have bought it, but I truly like this perfume. And I also love that it's kind of like a little piece of history. This is why I'm obsessed with perfumes. This is why I love perfumes, is that they literally can connect you to a different time in history. And not only Michael Jackson, but I know a lot of really iconic people have been rumored to wear Black Orchid because this is an iconic scent. This perfume has a hefty list of notes, so let me just get through them all. We have top notes of truffle, gardenia, blackcurrant, ylang ylang, jasmine, bergamot, mandarin orange, amalfi lemon, middle notes of orchid, spices, gardenia, fruity notes, ylang ylang, jasmine, lotus, and base notes of Mexican chocolate, patchouli, vanille, incense, amber, sandalwood, vetiver, white musk. Long list of notes, kind of everything really. I mean, it's not necessarily fruity, but everything but fruity. We have spicy, we have warmth, we have sweetness, we have lots and lots of florals, woodsiness, patchouli, smoky, everything. I also was shocked that I absolutely love Velvet Orchid as well, but if I had to pick one, I went for this, although that is kind of on my radar. I can't believe I'm liking these scents now, but anyways, yeah, I really like Velvet Orchid. It's a little bit warmer, and in my opinion, I think it's a little bit safer than Black Orchid. Maybe the floralness, the warmth of it makes it a step down from Black Orchid. Now, this scent is very much labeled as a unisex scent, and I truly think is a unisex scent. I don't find this any more masculine than I do feminine. I think it's right in the middle. Although I have heard people say it leans a little bit more feminine because of the warmth and sweetness that it has. I personally think it's a perfect unisex scent. I'm actually curious what this would smell like on my husband. On me, this turns so sweet. It has that vintage powderiness, which is something I used to steer clear from. But recently, I've been so obsessed with, I don't know, maybe my frontal lobe finally developed. I love vintage anything, I always have. But with fragrances, kind of where I kind of drew a line, because vintage fragrances didn't always work with me. But I love this one, and this definitely has a little bit of that vintage vibe. This is not an easy blind buy scent. What I'm saying in this video is like how I'm feeling about this now, but am I telling you to go out and blind buy this? Absolutely not. This is not gonna be for everybody. It's a very specific scent. It's very out there, it's very strong. The notes are not your mainstream, typical fruity, floral, whatever notes. No, this is bold and this has personality. So it's not going to be for everybody's scent, but I think that's kind of the beauty of this scent. And you guys have heard me so much recently say about how I'm so bored of everything new coming out and everything smells the same. Well, this does not. This is exactly what I love about perfumery, is something that has personality. Even though at one point I would have never looked in this direction, I can now so appreciate this scent. By the way, I am not affiliated with Tom Ford. I wish, girl, I wish, but I am not. I bought this with my own money. I have no affiliation at all to Tom Ford, but I'm obsessed. This is such a striking and complex formula, but then again, for all of the out there notes it has, it's so well refined and it's smooth. Nothing really jumps out at you or is too all over the place on your skin. Everything blends to perfection, in my opinion. It's just so well crafted. To me, this is such a gothic scent in the best way. I think of a gothic, gorgeous cathedral when I think about this scent. It's just absolutely femme fatale, dark, sexy, bold, mysterious vibes all the way. Definitely a fragrance that wants to be known. If you are somebody that likes understated scents, you don't want your scent to be walking in the room before you do, then no, this is not gonna be it. But I think that's the case with most Tom Ford scents. So I see someone on Fragrantica that says, beware, it is nuclear. It sure is. One spray will fill up an entire room. It leaves a scent trail as if you literally sprayed a whole bottle, like you doused yourself in it, yet you only sprayed this once. So wear with caution, use with caution, whatever. If you're gonna buy this, it is not for the weak. I definitely see this more of a scent for like a Aries, Scorpio, maybe Sagittarius, like a fire sign. I'm an Aries, so I feel like this scent kind of suits me. So if you're an Aries out there, or a Scorpio, or you just love darker scents overall, then you probably love Black Orchid. This scent is such an iconic scent, and I am so happy to be finally owning this iconic of a scent, and the fact that it's also associated with such iconic people in history is just so crazy to me. It's literally like a little artifact, in my opinion. So that's why I love perfumes. Scents just has this way of just taking you someplace or making you think about somebody or something. And I totally get why this was Michael Jackson's signature scent, because it's bold, alluring, unique, and there's also a coziness about it. I think the warmth, this is a very sweet scent, which I think maybe people would be shocked to know. Not gourmand sweet by any means, but just very sweet. And so I feel like that aura and the thickness of the sweet that this has creates a really cozy and comforting vibe. Overall, 2026 me is giving Black Orchid a 20 out of 10. By the way, layering combos that I've done with this, I feel like maybe this is like blasphemy that I'm layering this with such basic perfumes, but I feel like they've enhanced this and it just takes those perfumes to a whole other level. But Good Girl from Carolina Herrera and Black Orchid, lethal combination. So freaking good. I wore that out the other day. My husband could not keep his hands off of me. Such a good combo, so unique. It takes a scent like Good Girl that is, you know, it smells amazing and it has that sexy femme fatale feel. It takes it to a whole other level. You don't smell like everybody anymore, you know, because you have this addition. It's incredible. Then just so many other more kind of darker scents this goes so well with, and I love the sweetness that it has because a lot of my perfumes are sweet. So yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm curious to know your thoughts on what you think of Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Such an iconic scent, such an original classic scent that has been out Let me see. When was this scent actually created? I'm curious now. This was launched in 2006. I thought this was older for some reason, but no, 2006. Let me know what you think of Black Orchid and all the other Black Orchids. I know there's some other flankers and different renditions of it. I smelled a few of them at the store. I actually, like I said, I really like Velvet Orchid as well, but I wanted to just go for the OG original classic, and I am definitely not regretful of it because I am truly obsessing over this right now. Don't be shocked to see this perfume pop up in a lot of videos to come because it's kind of like all I'm using at the moment. When I get a new perfume, I'm like hyper fixated on it for a while, and I have a feeling this is gonna make it into like my core top 10 perfumes that I use all the time. I'm also looking into Noir Femme, I think it's called, from Tom Ford. I really like that one. I smelled that as well. I think I've smelled that a while ago actually, but I didn't see it this time at my Sephora. So I don't know if they've discontinued it or what, but I know that I've smelled it before at Sephora, I'm pretty sure, and I really liked it. So I'm thinking of getting that as well. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts about Tom Ford Black Orchid. Are you a hater of it? Are you not? I'm expecting this video to be very 50-50 because I know you either love it or you hate it. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.